It's 2:19 right now, where I'm at. you, Susu. Thank you to all the moderators and supportive, kind people. Thank you so much, Haley. All the heart me's, the roses, the ice cream cone. No, I've never been to Tibet. Maybe in the future. No, never been to Mount Everest. Maybe one day. I'm born in Thailand but raised in Houston, H-Town. Every day is more complex, Dharma, deeper connection every day here. So grateful for the maturity of the community. And still having fun. come to know their Dharma. It's right in front of you. We just have to pay attention. And you start to see the karma, why your Dharma, the way you live your life is a certain way for a reason. Like why you're sad, there's a reason. Why you're happy. Which is the same thing as the Tao, the way, the Dharma, the path. In this path, it leads to a deeper happiness and joy. But it's not a linear path towards joy. Sometimes a difficult life still leads to a joyful one. It just doesn't feel like it sometimes. But you're sad, you know. But this too shall pass. It's a lot easier when you're around people committed to the path. So welcome. My roots come from Southeast Asia, Mon, Cambodian, Laos, and Thai. Barrel. I should have a singing bowl that I drink water from. Not practical, you know. thank you for everybody's commitment today. Lots of energy, but still peaceful. We do have around 15 minutes left, and I just use this time to chill with you, relax with you, and myself, of course. Thank you, Buck Tower, Ali Josha. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, EA Gardener. Very dynamic stream today. Thank you, JP. Every day is, and recently there's been more people online, which is a sign sometimes there may be more stressed. Do you do the muting? No, you can mute if you're welcome to exercise whatever you want. Yeah. If I see something, I can always undo it, no problem. I trust you. I'd rather have you exercise your power than for me to do it all the time, no problem. I can always go in and unmute, unlock, and all. All I care about is make sure nobody start trouble. No trouble, no, keep it grounded. Sometimes people will be negative, that's okay, but just don't be bitter. But the one thing I always look for, sometimes people are passive aggressive while trying to act peaceful. We don't play like that around here. I just go ahead and block. But I give people like 2 or 3 chances. After a while, when they keep being disrespectful, you gotta just let some people go out of your life, you know. As long as they're not causing trouble or making the energy weird, it's all good. And when the energy is weird, everyone feels it anyways. Yeah. Like, this dude tripping. I can. It's not personal, it's just community. People come here for positive energy, and if they come and it's not, sometimes negative things happen, but it leads to a positive outcome in here. So we can only do our best, but we're not here to be sterile from negativity, right? That's unrealistic. Oh no, negativity is like, welcome to life. Just sometimes it's gonna happen, and I'm just glad that it's mostly loving, mostly peaceful. Yeah, I always try to keep it real because it cuts a lot of BS. That's why we're happy in here. Whenever we beat around the bush, and not be straight up front with some things. It's like, it's awkward as hell. And awkwardness for an extended amount of time, it drains. It's like cringy and not funny. When it's funny and cringy, I'm okay with that. When it's cringy and negative, boundary, yeah. Because sometimes dad jokes be like, that did not land well, but it comes from a good place. You know what I mean? But when it comes from a bitter, manipulative place, we don't play with that. Goodbye. And so I pay attention. We all do pay attention. It's a very sensitive space because we meditate in here. We crack jokes. We do all types of things. You see me go off sometimes with energy, but it's constantly grounded. Even though I'm cracking jokes or being more firm, it's still calm. But the number one thing is called respect. Respect people. That's all. It's hard to really have a conversation that's respectful if they're being rude the whole time. Welcome, Lady Luna Star. And sometimes there's more bots online than ever. But honestly, sometimes the bot can be entertaining because they're like, what are you going off about? We get to study some AI and bots sometimes, you know? It's kind of interesting. Like, which rabbit hole y'all going to? Yeah, you know, it's kind of interesting to see. It's like a side entertainment. It's like a side quest. Study bots. Side quest. How do you stay grounded constantly? I think one of the secret of constant peace and groundedness is posture. Even when I'm leaning over, I'm still keeping my spine straight. Face relaxed. You don't see me scrunching too much, right? Sometimes I do it as a way to communicate, like a strong point. But most of the time, I'm not doing that. It's just there's times where right? And so I'm constantly checking my body to see if I'm holding energy somewhere. And I don't cross, right? Because this blocks the energy actually. Let it. Chakra flows up. And you naturally figure it out when you just hang around here because everybody's doing it. So a lot of it you just intuitively learn because we're just a quietly humble, intuitive community that's loving. That's not here to show off. We're just here to be supportive, raise vibration, and help others, support others. Like Christy's live stream, you can support her guided meditation work and other offerings. It's lying in bed, okay? It's all fine, but it's easier to fall asleep if you're laying down meditating and sleeping isn't meditating, or else it would be called meditating. You know? I personally meditate to laying down when I first started to. Because why? I didn't understand like why I needed to do all this right here. I just did whatever. Cause any meditation or any attempt is better than no attempt. So even if you like when you try, thank you for trying to meditate. It's better than not trying. Like if you lay down meditation and that's all you can do, props. You're trying. When I first started, I laid down meditation for like 3 months. Cause my back hurt, whatever, right? But I learned different techniques on how to reduce the back pain by sitting on a cushion with your hips higher than your knee and leaning on a wall. Eventually, I learned to sit in half lotus and then eventually full lotus. How often do you meditate? As much as I can in my life. Rather than sit down meditation, I'm just constantly practicing. Even the way I'm speaking is more of a meditative manner, which is why there's a certain flow to how I'm speaking. Even the way my face is, there's a meditative discipline to what I'm doing with how I'm blinking, how I'm breathing, how I'm sitting, every single thing. Even the way I'm moving my hand. When I eat, I take my time to eat. I know sometimes I go out eating with my friends. I'm the last one to be done because I'm busy chewing the food. I used to eat so fast back then, but when I have a more peaceful life, I ate a lot slower. So I do feel bad, and sometimes I take it to go. Like, oh, I eat slower, so I just take it to go finish at home. Right, because I want to be considerate and mindful. But they sometimes will just sit there like, y'all eat fast. We got the same thing. Lotus sitting is a bit aching in the knee or in half lotus. So this is half lotus. Right? Right, half lotus. Full lotus right there. And then this is the flat lily pad. Can you do it again? Do what? Oh, like demonstrate? So when you first start, it's cross-legged. This is where most people start. If you can get here, congrats. Because a lot of people can't even, like, ow. So as you do breath work and you meditate, your groin area, you can mentally relax. And what helps is sitting on cushions, right? You can fold 2 pillows. Okay. That's how I started. I fold 2 pillows because I didn't have a meditation cushion. But we all have pillows. Pillows are too soft. 1 pillow won't do it, so 2 pillows folded. It's like 4 layers, and then when you sit, boom. Yeah. Right, so eventually you get to here. So when you sit like this, your root chakra, your posture is really solid. Because sometimes you're so deep in meditation, you actually could fall off the chair. if you don't have good posture and discipline, or if you fall asleep while sitting on a chair. I've seen so many people do this. Right? So when you're sitting on the ground cross-legged, you're like a bamboo tree. So when you get sleepy, what happens? There's no falling off the chair. You just... When you get good with half lotus on one side, you can switch to half lotus to the other side. When you get well versed in both sides, then you can push it to full lotus. Your first full lotus might be like this right here, like this. Right, very, not as tight, but as time goes on, you naturally are more flexible. When your body is flexible, your mind should also be as flexible as your body. Some people have a flexible body, but their ego is hard. Humble yourself, make your ego flexible so that your joy can shine. A lot of people may do yoga for, to be a model, right? Modeling, like I can do pretzels. But you're not. But your mind is rigid. You want your mind and ego to be flexible like your body, and that's why we practice. And the secret, a little pain goes a long way, because the pain from a little I don't feel unbearable pain. The pain from sitting full lotus helps you to stay awake, but I'm not like miserably painful. It's just like slightly uncomfortable, and that's what keeps the focus very well. I'll have to keep practicing. I can't even get my knees down yet. It'll happen, yeah. Like this. If you can get here, great start. Why not put a pillow under? Do you really want to know the reason? Because I also let go of the pillow. But the reason I have a thin cushion is because I used to meditate. I used to sit in, I used to live stream without moving for 2 hours. And then I start having my skin started, the bone starts pushing on the skin, and so and it started cracking. I need to take care of my health, or just go to the gym and get your muscles up. Yeah. The muscle will help create a cushion so that the bone doesn't. So yeah, you can be attached to the cushion. Imagine you could let go of the cushion also. But is it difficult? It is if you're attached to the cushion. And sometimes you can be attached to not using the cushion too. The whole goal is non-attachment. Make your life work. Meditation is a tool so that you can use your life and be effective. Instead of letting your mind own you, you own the mind. Instead of be reactive, you respond to things. So when you meditate on discomfort, when discomfort happens on your daily life, you're not reactive because you practice with a little discomfort every day, preparing you for if discomfort comes up, you respond better instead of be reactive. You feel me? And sometimes I'll break the way I sit. I'll start sitting sideways like Thai style. Right, sideways like this. Right, I'll start doing random stuff like this, just to break form. Make up your own form. Because when you're not attached to form, your mind is more open. When you sit like a Zen pet rock, that's what you become. rigid. The bamboo is flexible. A concrete wall isn't. Sometimes when people get into the practice of meditation and Zen, they end up becoming a brick wall. Chill. Maybe your spine is like a bamboo. Now, but I do suggest, if you never tried the brick wall style, try it. That is a form. It's called tight practice, but too much tight practice can really deter you from deeper practice because it's difficult. If your mind is... When I go to meditate, I cry uncontrollably. And then what do you do? Do you let yourself, or do you judge yourself? Because the crying eventually stops if you just don't judge, and then you'll see why. But sometimes we cry and then we judge so that we don't see the root cause of where the tears come from. This takes time for the dust to settle. And that's why you have to anchor yourself to your technique, your breath work, your posture. If you don't anchor yourself to the moment, where are you? The past, which can trigger you. Before you have the willpower to heal your trauma, you have to discipline yourself to be in neutral gear. Not up or down, not sad or joyful, just neutral, like the moment. So once you're in neutral gear, balance, and you feel solidly grounded, then you have more willpower to go to the dark path or sad path, but not yet. Shift the gear towards positivity first. When you're balanced and move towards positivity, right? Because now, through your willpower, you know you can center yourself in positivity. That's a great tool to have. And now that you have that willpower to positive and neutral yourself, you can go to the darkness and come back to neutral or positive, which takes time. And with community, it's a lot faster, sister. That's what. If you could do that on your own, or you can come here and do that. Meditate, listen in the background, and cultivate. That's what people are. How many hours? Lately, it's been 7 and 8, but my goal is 6 and 7. I try, but it hurts and I don't want to be true. Don't worry. You're not the only one, okay? If you think you're trouble, you're not. For real. I'm just being completely honest. If you think you're trouble, you haven't seen what's around here sometimes. Like, they be wildin'. It's not even Friday yet. Meditation. The thing is, Even though I'm relaxed on stream, it takes a ton of energy to be here for 5 hours straight, making sure everything's calm, the music, right? So by the end of the stream, I still have a good amount of energy. It does take about an hour to calm. After the stream ends, I need like an hour to just ground. Because there's so much focus, there's no chilling at all. Which I enjoy because it's difficult. I need difficult stuff in my life, and this is definitely difficult. Yeah. And then sometimes life brings you aches and pains that you didn't expect. That's another challenge. Sometimes people come to be rude. Do you feel like you have more energy when you meditate off stream? I don't think like that. I just make my purpose work. Meditation is a tool to make your life work. If you have more stress, you should happy more. And to happy more, right, to manage your stress, meditation is a tool that helps greatly manage your stress and more joy improve. So if you live a life where you're deeply stressful, then you need deep relaxation. And instead of waiting for a massage therapist, which they can do a good job, imagine you need a massage therapist every day. If you have the money, great. But if meditation is free. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help people save some damn money over here. Thank you, bye. Thank you for the blessing. Yeah. It takes practice, and it's a lot easier with community and a group of people. And some people straight up just fall asleep here. So you do whatever you want. Some people are at work right now. I like the conversation. For real. Some people, I'm at work right now. I'm just grateful that the community is doing great. That's the truth. The community is doing, humbly speaking, this is the best. This is the leading edge right now. Everything that, at the park, there's hundreds of, every Sunday we're gathering 100 people, sometimes 200 people. Online, there's so much maturity and healing going on. And because that's what fulfills me. When community keeps getting better, people are happier on a daily basis, and new people join on a daily basis, and their life improve on a daily basis, and it's free. That's it. Gail says, Tanette, I just got over cancer now. I need 2 surgeries since I've been listening in the last month or so. I'm so much more relaxed, and so are my kitty and dog. And may you completely heal, sister, from your cancer. You just got over cancer. Need 2 more. I need 2 surgeries since. Okay, beautiful. Congrats to your healing. Lots of good news. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Sometimes, cancer, when you hear that, it's really scary. But when you have a community that like, yo, love your damn self. Like, okay, let's do that instead. That's a better plan than worrying. It's true. Grateful for your dedication. I'm grateful for many. What can I listen to after you're done? anything. I have rerun. Every live stream is recorded to the YouTube. I'm on Spotify, YouTube Music, all these things. Or you can check out Sister Christy or many sound healers on TikTok or Insight Timer. Listen to your heart. Listen to you. Alright, I think it's time. Beautiful energy. Grateful for the healing. 3 ohms. Here we go. Breathing in. Thank you for reaching 150,000 likes also. Please love your damn self. Support Sister Christy. Give her a follow. Brother Arrow Eyes. Sister Zen Zone Monique. If you need an immersive meditation app, Insight Timer is a great one that I'm streaming on. Thank you for all your meditation devotion. And I'll be on here tomorrow. All day also, Thursday. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. The end. No, today the